What? The body of this man could not handle the power. Typical. Humans are so fragile. Well, that's that. I must seek a new host. What? You? What kind of rescue do you call this? Did you abandon the others?
Don't worry about it. They're probably all caught in that thick layer of clouds below. I'll take care of them. But we don't have time for that now. We've got to hurry to Dark Heaven Castle. Genie's weakened, but it won't last long. This is probably our only shot. And you're welcome, by the way. Now go on, Towan. That monster's a fierce one. Keep your wits about you.
That was a lot to digest. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Dark Cloud. I'm PwnShop135, and in the last episode, not only did we take the fight to Minotaur Joe, but we took the fight to Dark Genie, who turned out to be just a rat in a cage, or urn rather. But in this episode, we're going to go into Dark Heaven Castle, I can't talk, and deal with the real Dark Genie. I knew you'd come. I knew you could make it. He was born here, in this castle, long, long ago. This is where the 400-year nightmare began. And the monster was created. By me. "'Twas 400 years ago. The Terra of the East and the West were still at war. I was the king of the East. I fought the West to defend the people. The scope of the war grew, and at last, the pivotal battle to decide the destiny of the kingdom began. Pressed by the wizard's army of the West, I had to make a decision. I could see our defeat on the horizon. Then, a Dark Lord came to me with a deal. If the blood of a witch is mixed into a human body, a terrible power is born. If you use this power, your victory is assured, he said. He probably used me as an experiment to see the effect of the mixing of blood, to see what terrible power it would create. I had to make a decision to protect the people of my kingdom. My magic power grew 100 times over. It was a terrifying force. I used that force and destroyed the army of the West. But I had a price to pay in the dark, blood that ran through my veins. And not long after that, there was an incident, a tragic one. My heart, filled with grief, began to change. Something was born inside of me. It grew great and frightening, then finally emerged. Its power was absolute. No one could stop it. Its blind fury burnt even the countries of the East. This, how Genie was born. I searched feverishly for ways to erase my error, the Dark Genie. It was then that I discovered the stone called Atomilia from an ancient book. It's a precious gem created by the Earth only once an eon. I learned through a premonition that the Atomilia would appear in 400 years, this era. I used a forbidden spell to travel 400 years to this time, to obtain Atomilia, that legendary gem, believing that the Atomilia could seal off the power of the Dark Genie. Atomilia is a link to a different dimension, and it's the shining stone on your arm, Toan. The Moon People were able to seal the young Genie. In the urn, Genie gained power and was able to influence the world. You know very well what happened. However, now even with the power of Atomilia, we may not be able to stop him. He's a force of pure evil, but his aim is not to destroy the world. His intent is to send his will through time to every age, to take over history by sending parts of his essence to each age. He's a terrifying being. I created a true monster. Toan, Dark Genie is the embodiment of pure negative energy. He doesn't live, so you can't kill him, but you can change the history of his birth and erase his being. For that, I have no time. The dark blood running through me is taking over. If he controls my mind, I'll no longer be me.
Seda, it's too late. It's no use. Stop resisting. Give yourself to me fully. Your body, mind, and power.
Toan! Cross the gallery of time and enter his age. And with the power of Atomilia, I can't give up this body yet. Gallery of time. Now I take the steps on my long journey. Open the door and guide my spirit. The forbidden spell.
That kid won't be able to cross the gallery of time. Pity he has to die in vain.
Walk Toan into the cursed past. Erase his existence. I trust you will know what to do there. Follow the fragments of memory I left in the gallery of time. They will show you what you need to do. Now, go! Welcome to the final dungeon, the Gallery of Time. That was a lot to unpack. Here we are 5 years ago. Let's pick up where we left off. I think we were at Ruby. No? Ungaga, okay. So we have Evil Bat, which is just a carbon copy of Bat. It's a real bat. I thought those kinds of flying creatures were supposed to be resistant to wind. You'll get something for if you get poisoned. I hope I can have pleasant dreams tonight. I'm famous in the village for being cranky in the morning. I'm also famous for having bad dreams. Oof. It has been a year already. By the way, do you think I'm handsome? Don't you think it will look good on me if I dye my hair red? Who says a black cat crossing our path is bad luck? Who says that? Seriously? Oh, he said it's a red bat. I thought he said it's a real bat. Alright, good. We finally had that that antidote amulet tear. Alright. Back to Ungaga. Alright. But yeah, that was a lot to unpack. And we finally got to see Seda. What do we get now? A fairy's ring. Okay. A Curse Dancer, which is an enemy that we saw in the opening moments of the game. If they hit you, they will inflict curse. Actually, that's what I meant to do. I meant to get Steve. Blasted all. The ceremony of curses is starting. I wonder if the world's ending. I wonder if there's life after death. Even the villagers from Apache would be shocked by those markings. If I remember right, these guys have bad circulation. Sorry, don't know how that's going to help you. We've been together a long time. I can sing and dance. I should be a performer. I'm a great dancer. I want to show you. Oh, no. Nothing else? Okay, he's not going to say anything else because the text box glitched it. Anyway, I believe Cursed Dancer either counts as... I think he counts as Mage. Anyway, we have Dark Flower, which is a reskin of Cursed Rose. A flower? Where? That flower's always in my way. Wonder if it has no friends. Probably. I don't like gooey things. What a gaudy plant pot. Plants are easy to burn. By the way, don't you think my hands are cute like a Japanese maple? Wonder Zhao, how old are you? Good question. My brother, who is 3 years older than me, left home just like that and never came back. For 10 years. A flower? Where? Okay, alright, now... he's repeating himself. Alright. Alright. Go this way. Yeah, that was a lot to unpack. Turns out Seda was the reason for the Dark Genie's existence. And it's kind of nice to see Seda come back. Because we only saw him in the Divine Beast Cave. And it seemed like kind of a waste that, they didn't do anything with him. I do speculate that he could have been the last party member. But they took him out either because of, what happened with him opening up the doorway to the Gallery of Time, or because he would just been a no different from Towan. Anyway, we got Bed and Crowning Day. The clock hands that we picked up from the Cursed Dancer is the floor key. Now, this dungeon is notorious for one thing and one thing only. And that is, in the Western release of this game, the back floor key is not in the code. Like, it exists... Well, okay, I shouldn't say in the code. It exists in the code. It exists, you know, in the data of the game. But it's not turned on. So you cannot, without hacking it, you cannot get it through a chest normally. It's really weird and don't know why they did it, but can't. Anyway, we got Father. In fact, let's go up here. Big painting on the wall. There's a carpet in front. Yeah, we're not able to do anything with that, so... Which really sucks, because this would be a great place to grind out. Alright. Crystal. Here's the water source, which is just a mosaic. Let's see. I honestly don't care. I honestly do not care about Curse. It is not a threat. Now, I don't know if they've patched in the back floor item in the PlayStation 2 version. I would think not, considering it's just a straight up port. Alright, and that's just a map. Oh wait, no. I've already gotten the map. What we got here? Wind. Not very helpful. Anyway. Last one. Got Crown. Topping off everybody with water. Okay. Now to beat feet and get out of here. Alright, and... Clock hands. Hands of a large clock. Shines mysteriously. Alright, let's touch face. Alright. To the next floor. To 18 years ago. Here we have Billy, a new enemy. He's pure electric. Actually I can keep fire on. He's pretty much just a different version of Reminds me of electric bills. But yeah, he's no different from Sam or Blair. I wonder if I can avoid lightning if I stay near him. I don't want to get burned again. Thunder God's hair ought to be a bright green afro. He's resistant to thunder. Zhao, you're too friendly. It makes me jealous. Don't you think my existence is pretty important? I mean, how many talking slingshots do you know? Not now, Zhao. I've got a headache. Ow. Guess human dreams are fragile. Billy used to be my brother in arms. We fought a lot, but now he's... Oh! Dang. Alright, well... Alright. Well, it didn't help that he did catch me at a bad corridor, so. Alright, so pear powder. I'm only doing this to free up inventory space, but there you go. Antidote amulet. Okay. Alright, what we got here? Map? Come on, map. Give me map. Okay, I'll take that one too. Like, if I can get those, the earlier the better, then I'll be happy. Like the map, the magic crystal. I got clock hands. Need ruby, but let's go ahead and go downstairs. Or down the hall. Alright, come on, map. Magic power plus 1, okay. Alright, I'm gonna need to go up anyway, so I'll leave that Atomilian sphere right there. Ah! Stop guarding! Oh. Explosion? Okay, what we got this time? The fairy's ring. Okay, since I got it, might as well go and bring it up. Fairy's ring. Legendary armlet made by fairies. If I've gone over this, I apologize, but I can't remember. 3 attachment slots, 64 whip, 35 attack, 40 endurance, 69 speed, nice, 65 magic power, 15 wind, 20 holy, and 0 busters. If I remember correctly, I believe we passed up. Because I think Fairy's Ring... Yeah, Fairy's Ring is an evolution path for Crystal Brasser. Yeah, for Platinum Brasser, my bad. So since we got 2 of these, I'll keep 1, build it up, and give it to Satan's Axe. In fact, I'll keep this one. And a fun little tidbit, if you put attachments on a weapon and sell it, that weapon will go for more money. Like, it's ridiculous, but hey, there you go. we got Batten, and if you've noticed, the enemy battle theme has not played not once since we've been here. So get used to hearing this music. Anyway, we're gonna pop this next one open. And we get Night of the Ceremony. This one open, we get Moon. I have no idea why my audio is being choppy right now. And I don't know if that's translating to the recording or not. Okay, we got map. Better late than never. Actually, better never than late. Alright, that's the last. Billy? And final Amelia Castle. I'll meet you guys at the floor exit. Alright, clock hands. Touch the clock face. Alright, to the next floor. Now we're at 23 years ago. Fire powder. Okay, nice. Oops, I didn't mean to go back to Towan. I meant to go back to Ungaga. Alright, we're going to need a key for this door, so... It's taking a long time just to get that level. Alright. 3 chests here, I don't like it. Come on. Okay, pitch dark key. Okay, Endurance 3. Alright, I won't be mad at Endurance 3. If it was Endurance 1, then I'd be upset. Because Endurance 1 sucks. Alright, that is the floor exit. I don't know how I missed that. And we have living armor, which is not an alternate version of statue, but it's a metal version of statue. Living looks dead to me. My weak point? No such thing. You need to do more than that. Holy power's not going to work on him. He's got nerve for a walking statue. Wait a minute. Oh, Dad? You are there. Dad, Just leave me alone. Nothingness. There's nothing there but darkness. Darkness spreading everywhere. Wind. Okay, that's it. Yeah, I can never make heads or tails of Steve's dialogue. Ooh, that takes 5 whip. But we're 3-shotting him, so that's pretty good. Wow, that was still not enough EXP? Holy shnikes. How much more EXP does he need to level up? Just one more. Literally one. Wow. Alright. Ready to evolve. Still needs attack. How much attack does it need? Oh yeah, we're still far enough away from that, but go ahead and give it these garnets. Put it closer. Alright. Let's give Osmond a shot. Get it? Because he has guns. Holy crap. This is pathetic. Alright, in the interest of fairness, he will get at least a level. In the interest of fairness. Okay, got Sophia. Is this map? Hey, thank you. Alright. Actually, let's go with a different attribute. Let's go with ice. I got the clock hands. Let's repair this snail. Stop. God, why did those guys just spam the block? Alright. I can't risk it. Alright, so magic crystal. Oh, we missed an enemy. Alright, well. Crown. Alright. I'll be be glad when I'm done with Osmond's level, which hopefully that's going to be this last enemy. Ugh, no. Alright. Yeah, there's another downside to using Osmond. His shots are horribly unreliable to hit. Alright. Well, that's just gravy. Oh, good. Here you go. Have all the ice you can handle. It's fire, thunder, and holy. Alright. Alright, so there you go. Now for the last chest. Alright. An ice gem. So, before we leave, we're going to go ahead and take care of the diorama parts inside the dungeon, because we won't be able to once we leave. And we're not building places, we're building memories. That sounds incredibly cheesy, but you know what I meant. So for crowning day, we need bed, father, and crown. And then for night of ceremony, we need moon, castle, torch, crown, and Sophia. Start with crowning day. By law and my will, the crown is yours. He proclaims with his last breath, then I begged his lifeless form. Tell me, Father, what should I do as king? And night of the ceremony. It was the day of my crowning that I met you. Your blue eyes catch mine once, and then you vanish. Who on earth are you? I gotta say, putting together the diorama in the Gallery of Time is my favorite diorama. Alright, so we're going to leave the dungeon. When we come back to Darkhaven Castle, there's only one person waiting for us. That's the Fairy King. Sada's no longer around. He's dead. So let's talk to the Fairy King. Don't let Sada's death be in vain. There's another Sada awaiting your arrival. That Sada is the one who created Genie. We can save the world if we can stop the Genie's creation. Not many can cross the Gallery of Time, but you can. I believe in you. Now, he's kind of a jack of all trades as far as, you know, your adventure is concerned. Because he does multiple things. You can buy items from him. He sells water for 60, chicken for 130, mighty healing for 300, stand-in for 50, revival for 100, escape for 20, repair for 20, auto-repair for 200, Dran's feather for 50, and bullions. Or here, let me go ahead and sell off some stuff. Okay. Now, he will also be your check-in. Oh, your storage. There we go. So we'll go ahead and deposit those. Oh. Didn't talk about a fairy ring. Okay. Well, we'll take this fairy ring and we'll put it in storage with the rest of these items. Alright. Don't have any more fire, but I'll go ahead and withdraw this other ruby. I know I'm taking from my stash, but, well, that comes with the next thing the Fairy King can do. You can buy gems from the Fairy King, but I would not recommend it, because each gem costs 3,000 gilla a piece. It's kind of the opposite of going to Queens and farming out the back room in the shipwreck. Because if you farm out the back room in the shipwreck, there's a chance you can get a gem, you know, for the cost of a flapping fish and a ice block. But like I said, there's a chance of getting a gemstone, and there's also the chance of not getting the gemstone you want. Here, you're guaranteed to get a gemstone and the one you want, but for 3,000 gilla a piece. If you've been frugal with your money, like I have, then this shouldn't be a problem. You can be able to afford, I want to say, with the funds I built up, I want to say I can buy at least 3 or 4 gems. Of course, if you take advantage of the potato cake strategy, you should be able to afford some of these. And finally, you can buy attachments from him. He sells +1 of every breaker, or +1 of the base stats, attack and magic for 300, endurance and speed for 260. And he sells not every breaker, however, because he does not sell metal or mimic breaker. He sells beast, undead, sea, rock, plant, beast, sky, and mage for 300 a pop. But he does not sell metal or metal or mimic. So you're on your own for those. I will get those metal breakers and put away the mimic breakers. I don't think I'll need that for a while. Alright, yeah, that should be all. Just reminded myself to give this +1 to the fairies ring. Okay, so, yeah. And what I'm going to do is, in between videos, I'm going to step away to power level everybody. You know, put everybody through camp, power level them, hopefully get the weapons closer to evolutions. Or get them closer to getting some of these weapons to hit their final form. So, that being said, next time on Dark Cloud, or at least the next recording on Dark Cloud, we're going to progress through the Dark Heaven Castle. See you guys next time.